we're the last dinner party, and we covered Call Me by Blondie for like a version. One of the reasons that we chose Call Me by Blondie for our cover was because when me and Abby were teenagers, we used to cover that song as our go-to karaoke.
Cover is loose.
Cover is is generous.
Destroy it at house parties and clear the room. It's horrible. And then this is kind of us trying to reclaim all those years and do it well.
I just think that it's such a fun and explosive song to do. I think in terms of a fun song to sing, I think it's probably up there with the ad-libs and stuff are so fun. The choruses, they're just great. So
what's good about this version is we didn't try and do it like her, because I don't think I could have. So I think it's nice that we've been able to reinterpret it and do more of an homage rather than trying to be Debbie Harry, because no one can. I mean, it's very TLDP, I think, because it's very kind of joyful, a bit like sexy, a bit playful, also very commanding as well, I think, that kind of front woman energy of being in charge of your own sexuality. And I think we're always drawn to kind of music like that because it's something we hope to put in our songs. And I think Call Me is a really good example of that power and playfulness together.
I think it's a kind of natural progression of us being drawn to just like fun, cool songs when we were teenagers and then kind of coming back and reinterpreting it now that we're older. It was funny, we just went into a rehearsal room. It was actually like only just 4 of us and we were like, oh God, like what direction do we take it? And the night before I'd gone through YouTube and listened to heaps of like heavy metal covers.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, should we do a metal version? Like that does sound quite cool. And then when we started playing it, it was just like, as when you're writing songs as well, it just kind of naturally pulls you in a direction.
I think it's my favorite cover that we've ever done. I think because we had more time with it, instead of trying to like rush something together, we could play with it over weeks and make it the best it could be.
Feels pretty good to be here in Australia, to bring the band to my homeland. And I grew up listening to Triple J and watching like versions on YouTube and being obsessed with what I would potentially do.
What did you like dream you would do when you were a kid?
I don't know, like Green Day or something.
That was the first option in there. Right?
But yeah, it feels amazing to be here. It feels very surreal to be on the set and to have just done that. But yeah, I'm very proud.
My favourite like a version is definitely Confidence Man doing Heaven. It's just so much energy. Because I think their live shows are some of the best ever, and I think it's such a good example of showmanship on camera, and it feels like you're watching them live, and they're amazing.
I literally can't choose a favourite because there's been so many, but I love Aurora doing Teardrop by Massive Attack. That's so beautiful. Little Sims, Feel Good Inc. when she's playing the bass and rapping, unbelievable. There's just been so many great like versions over the years that I've grew up listening to and admiring. So hopefully add to the canon of that.
You like it?
Yeah,
you like it, Debbie?
I mean, we're always so flattered when people cover our songs, so it's a strange feeling seeing someone like play your parts or sing your lyrics or whatever. So we just would hope that the band and Debbie Harry liked it and thought it was a good homage. Yeah.